Happy Hanukkah, everyone. A Freilich Hanukkah, a joyous and welcoming Hanukkah. We're here at Beit Tikva to celebrate with you for the very first night of Hanukkah. With us, providing gorgeous music, are Marc Sanders, our resident pianist and fantastic pianist and lyricist as well, composer of many Purim spiels, and Elisheva Hererra, wonderful congregant, marvelous singer, and who has joined us to offer some fantastic and traditional Hanukkah melodies. Before we light the menorahs, and I hope you have a Hanukkah at home, candles, and all the accoutrements in order to light the first night, let me just say a few words about Hanukkah. As you know, this wonderful holiday, according to tradition, is a minor holiday. But it's a big deal. It has been a big deal in America for a long time. Hanukkah is not just about dreidels and menorahs and jelly donuts. It's about the fight for religious freedom and the right to be different, to express ourselves in our own religious traditions. Over 2,000 years ago, a world empire, the Greco-Roman Empire, imposed a policy of religious conformity upon all of its subjects. And that really is how the Hanukkah story began, because the Jewish people refused to comply with this, and the empire then set forth to try and destroy us. But as you know, we triumphed. Through the heroic efforts of the Maccabees, the temple was recaptured, the decrees were lifted, freedom was restored, a little jar of pure oil was found, the menorah was lit, and thus we have the beginning of the tradition of Hanukkah. So I want to say simply that this drama plays itself out really in every century. In every decade, we are fighting for religious freedom. We are fighting for our spiritual essence. And we see it not only in America, but all over the globe. So I hope as you celebrate Hanukkah this week, think about all of the Jewish people throughout the world who are attempting to celebrate Hanukkah, and also think of everyone else that you and I know who want to express their own religion and express their own sense of religious freedom, which is just as important as we do when we celebrate this festival of lights. So I invite our dear friend Elisheva to join with me in kindling the first light. The shamas represents all of us. We are the workers. The shamas, we need our shamas in order to kindle that flame into our hearts and our souls. Let's sing the first blessing together. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Hanukkah. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, Asa nisim lavotenu vayamim ahem azman hazeh. That blessing tells us that God has done wondrous things for all of us, for our mothers and fathers at this season, as in this day, this very year. And the third blessing we always sing together at the beginning of a holiday is the Shechianu, right? Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, shehechianu, v'kiyamanu, v'higianu, lazman hazeh. Happy Hanukkah. And now Marc and Elisheva will lead us in some of our most favorite Hanukkah tunes.
We'll start with Rock of Ages, Ma'ot Sur. And I believe everybody, I got the words from Wendy.
of ages, let our song praise thy saving power. You, amidst the raging foes, were a sheltering tower. Furious they assailed us, but your armor veiled us, and thy word broke their sword when our own strength failed us. And thy word broke their sword when our own strength failed us.
And in Hebrew,
Ma'od sur Yeshuati lechana elishabeach tikon betefilati sham toda nizabeach etakim matreach mitzor haminareach azegmor b'shir mizmor Hanukkah hamizbeach hazegmor b'shir mizmor Hanukkah hamizbeach.
and now let's do O Hanukkah, O Hanukkah.
Oh Hanukkah, come light the menorah. Let's have a party, we'll all dance a hora. Gather round the table, we'll give you a treat. Saving fun to play with, latkes to eat. And while we are playing, the candles are burning low. One for each night to shed a sweet light, to remind us of days long ago. One for each night to shed a sweet light, to remind us of days long ago.
One more time.
Oh Hanukkah, come light the menorah. Let's have a party, we'll all dance a hora. Gather round the table, we'll give you a treat. Steve need to play with latkes to eat. And while we are playing, the candles are burning low. One for each night to shed a sweet light, to remind us of days long ago. One for each night to shed a sweet light, remind us of days long ago.
And everybody knows the next one. I have a little dreidel. Yes, we all know that one.
I have a little dreidel, I made it out of clay. And when it's dry and ready, then dreidel I shall play. Oh, dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay. And when it's dry and ready, then dreidel I will play. It has a lovely body, with legs so short and thin. And when it gets all tired, it drops and then I win. Oh, dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay. And when it's dry and ready, then dreidel I will play. My dreidel is so playful, it loves to dance and spin. A happy game of dreidel, come play now, let's begin. Oh, dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay. And when it's dry and ready, then dreidel I will play.
And we're going to do Sivivon, soft, soft, soft next.
What does Sivivon mean, Marc?
I can't remember.
I think to spin around.
Oh, okay, right.
So, spin, spin, spin.
Sivivon is the spinner, right? It's the spin. What it does.
Like the spinners.
We're going to spin our beautiful dreidel. I think this one comes from our dear friend Joan Vernick.
Oh, that is pretty, yes.
And it's got a hay on it, a pei, or a fei, and a nun, and a gimel. So if you know how to play,
You tell them what's on there. Nes Gadol yes.
the letters stand for Nes Gadol Hayasham. A great miracle happened
And in
today.
Israel, they say happened
This
here.
one has a pay though, right? So it happened here. So that one's from Israel, right?
This is in Israeli, yes.
In
This is
Israel, you say it happened,
happened here, right. Elsewhere, we say happened there.
Sivivon, sof, Hanukkah, Chuchato, Hanukkah, Chuchato, Sivivon, sof,
Simcha hu olam,
Nes Gadol Hayasham, Nes Haolam, Sivivon, sof, Hanukkah, Chuchato, Hanukkah, Chuchato, Sivivon, sof,
Nes Gadol Hayasham,
Nes Gadol Hayasham, Chag Simcha Alam. And there we go. Oh, let's see what's the next one. Oh, who can retell? We haven't done that, have we? Who can retell the things that befell us? Let's see. Who can retell the things that befell us? Who can count them? In every age a hero or sage came to our aid. Mi Yimalech Yerot Yisrael Otan Mi Yimneh En Bachador Yakum HaGibor Goel Hayam. In days of yore in Israel's ancient land, Maccabees led his faithful band. And tonight our people, as we dreamed, will arise, unite, and be redeemed. Who can retell the things that befell us? Who can count them? In every age a hero or sage came to our aid. Israel Otam Mi Yimneh Bechador Yakum HaGibor Goel Aham. Shema Bayamim Hashem Bazman Hazeh Maccabi Moshiach Ufodeh U'yamenu Kol Yisrael Yitachedun Leigael. Who can retell the things that befell us? Who can count them? In every age a hero or sage came to our aid. Good. And the last one is a little thing I wrote last night. Lela Dawkins is sung to the tune of I Have a Little Dreidel, so we all know the melody. I made a lot of latkes, I fried them just today. They're golden brown and crispy, I like them just that way. I love those luscious latkes, so tasty and so good. If I could eat them all year round, I'd do so if I could. Top them with fresh applesauce or maybe sour cream. The first bite might just be the best, a fried potato dream. I love those luscious latkes, so tasty and so good. If I could eat them all year round, I'd do so if I could. Now come light the menorah, get dreidels out to play. We'll spin them while we scarf down fresh latkes from the tray. Hey, latkes, my favorite. Chag Sameach, everybody.
We're not going to do Adam Sandler?
Oh, we're going to do Adam Sandler, that's right. So, yes. And we didn't send the words to the folks out there in TV land, so let's see.
Where do we start? Put on your yarmulke?
Let's see.
Put on your yarmulke.
Yeah, put on your yarmulke. Put on your. Okay, so this is the Adam Sandler. Some of you probably know this. Put on your yarmulke. Here comes Hanukkah. So much Hanukkah to celebrate Hanukkah.
Hanukkah is the
festival of lights. Instead of one day of presents, we have 8 crazy nights. When you feel like you're the only kid in town without a Christmas tree. Here's a list of people who are Jewish, just like you and me. David, Lee, Roth, Lutz, the menorah. So James, Ken, Kirk, Douglas, and the late Lina Shora. Guess who eats together at the Carnegie Deli? Bowser from Shanana and Arthur Fonzarelli. Paul Newman's half Jewish. Goldie Hawn's half too. Put them together. What a fine looking Jew. You don't need Deck the Halls or Jingle Bell Rock. 'Cause you can spin a dreidel with Captain Kirk and Mr. Spock, both Jewish. Put on your yarmulke, it's time for Hanukkah. The owner of the Seattle Supersonics celebrates Hanukkah. O.J. Simpson, not a Jew, but guess who is Hall of Famer Rod Carew? He converted. We got Ann Landers and her sister, dear Abby. Harrison Ford's a quarter Jewish, not too shabby. Some people think that Ebenezer Scrooge is. Well, he's not, but guess who is? All 3 Stooges. So many Jews are in showbiz. Tom Cruise isn't, but I heard his agent is. Tell your friend Veronica, it's time you celebrate Hanukkah. I hope you get off Hanukkah on this lovely, lovely Hanukkah. So drink your gin and Hanukkah and smoke your marijuana. If you really, really want to have a happy Hanukkah. Thank you, Adam Sandler.
Thank you, Elisheva. Thank you, Marc, for wonderful music and lyrics. Thank you, Lela, for all your computer expertise in recording this extravaganza. Happy Hanukkah. Chag Sameach.
Happy Hanukkah.
Yes, okay.